You have dreams, you have goals, and yet nothing ever seems to change. Why? Why does it always happen? In today's video, I'm going to share with you a few roadblocks that could possibly be getting in your way. Hey, my name is Denise Walsh and welcome back to my channel. I'm a transformational trainer. I've spent the last 20 years helping people get what they want. If you're new here, welcome. We'd love to have you. Please subscribe and hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I release a video. In today's video, I'm gonna share with you 3 things that I have experienced or noticed when working with people who say they want change and then never do it. I don't know about you, but I've met a lot of people who say one thing and do another. You know, they have big grand plans, they really want some stuff, they're like, I really want change, I really want to get out of debt, but then nothing happens. And if that's you, I totally get it. There's probably something in your way consistently blocking you from your goals. And so today I'm going to take you through 3 of them. If you want to know your specific dream blocker, go to denisewalsh.com/quiz where you can take a quiz and really assess which one is blocking you the most. Okay, so the first one is self-care. When we are not implementing a self-care routine, when we're not putting our needs on our calendar, then no wonder we're burnt out, overstressed, overworked, and we're not making any progress. When we're in crisis or chaos mode all of the time, we don't have clarity. We can't take steps in a direction because we're trying to not freak out over the here and now. Have you know anybody like that where it's kind of constant chaos, constant crisis? And of course, if you're feeling that way, you are not forward thinking and taking action steps towards your goal because you're so clouded by the here and now. One way to combat that is through self-care. When you put yourself on the calendar, you really can decompress, center yourself, and get out of the cloudiness for a minute so you can really decide what it is you want. The second thing is listening to the wrong voice. Listening to that inner critic. Honestly, when I took the quiz, this is the one that I connected with the most because as you step outside your comfort zone and you do new things, fear pops up, and fear pops up telling us often we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, who's going to listen to us, that won't happen anyway, and we get distracted by this fear, and sometimes we even start to believe it. So the second blocker could be you're listening to the wrong voice. You're listening to the inner critic, and instead of listening to that fear, which happens, it's part of life, we want to strengthen truth so strong that it kind of drowns out that negative stuff. And then last but not least, something that honestly could really be blocking you from reaching your goals is number 3. You don't know what they are. So many times people will tell me, I don't even know what I want. I don't know what I want. I don't have a big dream. I'm fine, or maybe I'm not fine, but I don't really know what I want, so I'll just stay here. And you guys, when I'm saying design your dream life, I'm not saying you have to write books and be on Oprah and run marathons. No! I'm saying, what do you want today? What do you want right now? What do you want your family to look like? It doesn't have to be big grand things. What's your ideal day? What's your dream day? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? You hear me ask this all the time because so many times if we're not clear on what we want, we do nothing. And we stay in that cloudiness or confusion. So decide. Again, it doesn't have to be grand or crazy or big. Maybe it's I want to go for a walk every day. I want to clear my mind. I want to add self-care. I want to get back into sports. I want to have intentional date nights with my spouse. I want, do it. Because one thing will lead to another, and that passion inside you will grow. And in a year, 3 years, 10 years, you're going to see, I am living my dream life. This is my dream day. And it started because you started taking those small steps. So in recap, 3 things that may be blocking you from your dreams are number 1, self-care. You are not putting yourself first or putting yourself on the calendar at all. Number 2 is listening to your inner critic, listening to that wrong voice of fear instead of the voice of truth. Number 3 is you don't even know what you want. So of course, how can you get there? If any of these resonate with you, hashtag dream life below, because we are going to bust through those blockers and take small, consistent action that's going to help you design that dream life you want. So go to denisewalsh.com/quiz to see exactly what your blocker is today. I hope that this was helpful. You guys, I've got a ton of free resources, including the podcast called Dreamcast, as well as that quiz, denisewalsh.com/quiz. So continue to hang out with me each and every week here on YouTube by pressing subscribe and that little bell thing. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one.